Alright, we're back with another one. Um, got a tip from someone in the comments yesterday to try out this Anvil level design add-on, so we're gonna start with that. We're gonna start with some education, maybe up my skills before I get started today. So, let's lock in and watch this video.
It's UV tools, texturing, and grid controls for level design. So if you're boxing out your levels, this is going to make Blender work magically for you. So once you've enabled this, you're going to notice here, it is available and added two workflows. So we got workspace for level design, and then
Let's get this first. Okay, so we go, I think here, add-ons, Anvil. Do I have to like download it? Can't remember the last time I added a add-on. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to download it. Step number one, download it. Some Nightmare Tag just got off after I played 0.9.2. Yeah, it's crazy that everyone's playing all the old versions right now. But I'm more excited to get this map done and start playtesting that. Bro, how do you get a new... I'm confused.
hot. It is going to make texturing and grid controls for level design. So
Do I look it up? Hold on. Anvil level design add-on Blender. Let's see, let's see. From here? Key links. This one? Okay. Taking me to a GitHub page. Here's the README. How do I install this? Installation guide right here. Okay. Okay, yeah, go to preferences, understand. Okay. Get the code, copy zip, download zip. Okay, we got the zip. Boom. Drag and drop that into the thing. Okay. 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 Boom. Download zip. I know you can't see my screen, but I'm on the browser. That's why I don't want to share anything I don't need to. So, let's open that folder. And then we have Blender ready with the add-ons. Let's just make this big. And then drag and drop it there. Boom. Enable on install. Yup. Okay, it's there. It's enabled, and then we should see, maybe if I restart it, I don't know, no? Maybe we keep watching the tutorial.
So if you're boxing out your levels, this is going to make Blender work magically for you. So once you've enabled this, you're going to notice here, it is available and added two workflows. So
Yeah, it's not. It's not there. Do you guys see it? I don't see it. Let's give it a restart, maybe. Save, exit, nothing's there. We should be seeing it there. Let's just restart it. And I still don't see it. Oh, I probably clicked this. Awesome. An error. That's so cool. Uh, what's the error? Maybe from a newer version of Blend. Cannot read blend file. Yeah, I'm in. Okay, so they just haven't updated it. confused. Do I have to go back a version in Blender then? It's kind of poo. I don't want to do that. Is that what the error is saying? Yeah. Or maybe there is a newer version of Blender that I don't have yet. Let's try that. Let's just download new Blender. Blender 5.2. I'm on 4. Okay. Yep, poo indeed. Hold on. I'm getting a new version of Blender. Give me a moment. I'll start playing the tunes. Yeah. Now we're vibing. Also, this is Kaya, spelled K-I-A. Been really into her right now. Okay, Blender is downloaded. Hold on, hold on. It's stalling. Still installing. Hang in there. Are you still gonna do April Fool's things for Nightmare Tech? Maybe. It's always fun. Yeah, I have no idea where I'll be at next April. We'll see. Boom. Okay. Did it work this time? Yeah, there. We have it this time. It worked. It worked. It worked. Alright. Time to learn. Time to learn. Let's pause the music.
So we got workspace for level design and then hotspot mapping. We'll get back to hotspot mapping in just a sec. Let's go over here to level design and I'll showcase kind of how this thing works. So first thing you're going to want is some texture. So I'm going to go ahead here and a directory of textures like that. If you're going to start prototyping your level,
I don't start with textures. Who the heck starts with textures? I guess I have a folder
just
for
a number
the
of
textures. What? Okay. Here. Texture browser. How'd this guy do it?
Textures like that. If you're going to start
Okay. Can I just... Why is it lagging? Get to see my whole directory, guys. Congrats. Whoops. Just... And there's only one texture? Okay. Let's go back here. Can I just use this? Yeah, because these are all my textures. Alright. Done. Next.
Prototyping your level, just a number of textures that'll handle them all for you. So now I'm going to go ahead and say, all right, add a mesh of type plane, and let's do a scale 10, like so. And how do I go ahead and make that grassy? Well, I click. That's it. That's all you need to do.
Like, I don't care about the texture. I don't care. Also, where's my hierarchy? Why are we getting rid of that? It's okay, I'm learning, guys. You gotta question things. Like, why wouldn't you have a hierarchy here? It's like always here. Anyway, I'm gonna keep watching before I
handles everything
mess
else for you.
anything
So
up.
there is a graphy world. By the way, if you want to tile it or whatever, you've got easy control over here with this setting.
If
right there, but you can...
Yeah, I'm guessing if I click that and then where's like my concrete textures? Yeah. Asphalt. There. I mean, kinda. It already did a good job, sorta. With like... Wait, let's see if with like a directional texture. Because I might put like this texture on the walls, I think is what I had for last one. And then I use this one as the ground concrete. And then this for the walls. But then, yeah, let's see if this tool makes it easier to like select walls versus ceilings and floors. Because there's already like built-in ways to do this. Like I might not need a special add-on to do this. Because you can like click like this, hit select, and then select similar, normal. And then it should select all the, see how it selects everything that's kind of like that, and then you can change the threshold too, so then we can start to like include ramps, see? But I don't know, maybe this tool has a better way. Yeah, let's just keep watching.
Basically,
we gotta learn.
That's
we
how
gotta start
fast
with
it is
learning
to
for
create
today.
something in the world. Let's say I want to create a crate in this world. So come in here and then boom, go ahead, create a cube. Let's just do GZ1
Concrete
to
for
get that out of
cheese.
the ground.
Do you know why I call it that, Space Bean? I call it that because it's like a cheese grater. If you fall on it, like your skin will just like rip like cheese. Anyway, that's kind of gross.
So with no faces selected, what I could do is basically come on in here and I can go ahead and select this, and then boom, I have a cube. Now what you may notice here is my cube is
okay, yeah, the one thing you guys can't see the video, but like he separates, it looks like he's separating his objects, right? I don't do that much, especially for like a big structure like this. It's kind of weird to have like splits in the mesh at different parts. But like something like the pillars, which is like an add-on like this, yeah, that can be a different texture for sure. And I'm thinking that's like the white concrete, which I might find a different texture for. I don't know, because I think I used the white texture for what's it called? Heaven as well. Actually, that looks different from Heaven. Heaven's plaster, I think. So if I back out, do I have a plaster folder? Yeah. Yeah, this is the Heaven texture. And then some of this stuff is playrooms, right? Yeah. Let's go back. This one. I like that one for... We'll change the scale of it later. Anyway, keep learning.
not really what I want. My crate doesn't look very cratey. So what I'm going to do is come in here and go to Anvil settings, and I'm going to say fit to face. Boom. We just had...
Wait, what? Okay. You click this. You go... What do you click?
Go to Anvil settings, and I'm going to say fit to face. Boom.
Fit to face? Yeah, we don't want fit to face. We want box project for sure. But again, that's this add-on's just like doing, it's just adding a button for like hotkeys that I already do. Like, yeah, it's easier just to click one button, but like you can also just, I mean, the alternative to this, that what I've been doing is you hit A, U for like unwrap, UV unwrap, and then cube projection. It's right here, you know? Box projection, cube projection, probably same thing, right? If I click that, boom. Literally did the same thing. Nothing changed, right? So, alright, we're learning. Crate doesn't look very cratey, sure.
We just had
You can't see this crate.
A cube or crate design in our world. Super, super easy stuff here. Now, another thing I want to point out that you really can't see in a video, way I'm navigating the world. And this is the way I wish Blender worked all along. Basically, right mouse button, just like in any game engine. WASD.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's always weird to switch between Unity and Blender controls.
D keys. So while you're in this,
but this might just mess me up more because I don't know if I'll go through with using this level design thing yet. We'll see.
This mode and you move around.
Oh man, that's so much nicer. Oh my god, it's just like Unity. Oh my god. Wait. I might just... Oh, and space is like dash? Alright. Oh, that's so clean. And shift. Wow. I'm keeping it just for this. This makes things so much easier. Okay. More we learn, more we learn.
It is all just like you would use in Unity, Godot, or Unreal Engine. One of these things, I do wish that Blender would switch to this. Hitting Control Escape to go into fly mode is just...
Control Escape was the default way. Can I still do it here? No. Yeah, see, holding right click opens this menu, which I kind of expect as well. What was it? Control Escape? Just opened my... Control Escape is the Windows button apparently as well. Whatever.
Just super annoying. By the way, hit Control and then right key will bring up the normal menu there. I wish this was the default, by the way, for all of Blender, not just for this tool.
Bro, same. I agree with that.
When you're in level design and hotspot mapping, it will work that way. If you want to go ahead and change those things, this is all configurable. So everything that this thing does is configurable down here. So what we can also do, let's go ahead and create another cube like so.
Not gonna do that.
G1 and then GY.
Because where I left off was
so
right.
Here we go. Our cube, our other cube in the world
here.
is selected. And now let's say we want to, we're going to go ahead and start
missing stuff
creating
here.
our world. What we might want to do, say this was, I don't know. Let's do a cut here. So with this guy selected, I'm going to go into edit mode, and then I'm going to hit C, which puts us in their cutting tools. So you can see here, I drop an edge, another edge, and then boom. So we just did a plain cut right there. And now what I can do is basically go over here to this mode, and I'm going to select this singular face right here, and let's make that our doorway. So I just click our texture, and boom, it populates it as the doorway. Now you're going to notice it actually populated as 4 doorways, which is probably not what we want. So what we do is just basically come on down here and say fit to face. And now let's select our other textures around the outside edge, like so. Oh, shit, I stopped hitting shift. All right, so everything else, like so.
I low-key love when tutorial people curse because they try to be so educational and then...
And then you want to populate, you want to make them say stone, just boom, put your stone in like so. Then down here it's set to the wrong setting, so boom.
See, it's doing a lot of stuff. Are there going to be parked cars and stuff? That's what I'm thinking. Because it's kind of cool to like hide behind cars. Like that feeling is nice. So like I'm hoping I can just find a few low poly car models that work. Because yeah, I've never designed a car in Blender before, and there's like a lot of texturing to do with that. So, and there's probably tons of low poly cars out there, so don't want to waste my time modeling my own if I can find one that fits well. Yeah. He said perchance. I always say perchance. Anyway, yeah, no, this tutorial, it looks like, because the thing they're doing versus what I would do, like right now the tutorial guy is like selecting faces in this mode and then like clicking on a texture, right? And I just did it there. And probably what that is doing is adding it to here. Yeah, it's already messing up my workflow a little bit. I don't even know why I can't even click these. Why can't I even click these? Oh, it's frozen. That's why. Awesome. Oh, here they are. Yeah, see, like, even though I clicked on one and then didn't use it in the end, it's stacking up materials here, which I don't love. I like to keep everything clean, no extra fluff on anything, just so it stays organized. But, again, there's probably nice... I don't know, if I can get in the workflow of using this tool, it probably is faster. So let's keep watching.
There, so now we have our little simple stone building like so. And again, you've got all your traditional controls here as well. So I hit E to extrude, for example, and then boom, it's going to repeat the pattern what we go. Now what you notice here is I probably don't want to have a bunch more doors going on. So what I can actually do is I can alt-click on a surface and then boom, and it'll paint those in. Same thing here. I have my room, so I'm just going to come up here, select all those, and let's give it this tile at the top. And again, you can change out the alignment, the way that it fits, fit to face, and so on. And it's going to see, obviously,
Very nice.
going to be relative to all the other things selected. So you got a bunch of different modes here for handling how things work. And then once again, I can come back in here, and I can do my box cutting mode. So hit C, and I'm going to go here to here, and then, all right, oops, I did not mean to cut it that way. So let me do it again. So let me just select everything. So C, there, and back. And then I can just go ahead, grab this edge right here, and I'll just do grab, and let's move that up. And there is our roof on our surface. So super simple to get things going. You should be able to go ahead and do just normal loop cuts if you want as well. So something like
That's
this.
what I'm saying.
And then I could go ahead and select this face and change its material as well. But I don't want you to quote me on this because I don't think it's working. There we go. I don't know why it didn't select on that one, but as you can see right there. Now, another thing you may find is like, let's go back here and select. So let's go over here. So again, you've got object and edit mode here. Object mode, edit. We'll select that tab right there, and I hit T, and then I can go.
I think that's gonna be what's it called? Yeah, Bro Game Dead. Kind of sad. Yeah, someone's gonna say that every time they join. Game's not dead. It's forever alive in our hearts.
To reorientate to a different.
Exactly, Dream. Jinx. Very funny. Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. You only need like a small group of people to play. So if you can get your friends to get on and play, or like even join the Discord and message some people, you don't need that many people to play. Yeah. But I mean, obviously it would be nice if hundreds of people were always on, but yeah. I also got I'm getting back into marketing stuff, so we'll see how that goes.
Direction or perspective. So you got a number of tools here as well. So again, all of the face layout stuff, you can change how the textures show up. I believe there's emissiveness under the experimental stuff here.
Okay, anything
you have
else
top level stuff here
that
so you
this
can say,
thing does?
Like, how big a pixel is per meter and so on. You do have snapping controls as well, like there is grid setups up here.
Speed this up.
And then finally, you've got a couple of tools here for exporting out to GLTF. I think this is mostly placeholder for stuff that is going to come later on. Now, another aspect of this tool is this. So this is the hotspot aspect, so the hotspot mapping, and you got a full walkthrough of hotspots. Basically, it's an algorithm to automatically apply textures from an atlas to a mesh face.
Wait, how did this guy get that?
It can be used to add details to some annoying elements, curved pipes and so on, and then whole details of how orientation can work, how bases can be set up, angles and so on, manual seams. So basically you've created this texture atlas, which can then be rapidly applied to objects. So for example, our setup over here, this compound shape right here, is being done through this. So let's go here to edit mode, and then we're going to see all these various different options. So it's automatic hotspot done right there. So I can just go ahead and randomize, and we're going to get different values. So metal plates versus concrete floors, so on and so forth, based off of how the hotspotting is set up. Now, what is a hotspot? Like I said, it's a texture atlas. So you can see the various different hotspots are being set up here. So wooden beams, metal plates, brick walls, plaster ceilings, and so on. So you have these various different grids of them that have been subdivided and cut down. And
I might need to learn this. You can barely hear me. I'll try to talk louder into the mic.
Each defined into, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hotspots defined here. So the 6 hotspots, so this can be any direction or any direction. This one can only be pointing upward, only be ceiling, floor, and so on. So
what? Wait, I need to figure this out. Change
any one of these. So we could change these to like literally any for all of them, like so. And then we go back over here. If we select this guy right there, so let's get that going here. So hotspot. So I could go ahead.
Wait. How do I? Okay, I might have to watch a separate tutorial for this part. Hold on.
Now it could literally be anything, regardless to what the orientation settings were. So if I made it something totally
because that's kind of what I was saying, like with the what's it called? Like when I select all the floors, I think this guy's saying like if I set up a hotspot map with a texture atlas, which is really good for what's it called? Texture compression. That's why it's called funky. Yes, no, that's right. It is the funky version. Things can get funky in that version. Anyway, yeah, no, if I can set this hotspot map up, I can be like, okay, all the ceiling textures should be like this, all the blah 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 should be like this, and then it will fill it in automatically, and then plus it's all on the same like texture map. So I think what I gotta do right now is set up a texture map. Let's just finish the tutorial first, and then I'll get to that next, because that could be huge. That could be really big.
up only, so floor only. This one, for example, could only be set to things that could be floor value, although literally right now I have everything set to any, so literally anything can be set up as anything. And also, of course, you could pick a surface. So here, I'm setting up my, or here, I'm setting that one up. I can come in here and I can actually say, okay, choose hotspot, and I literally pick. So if I want it to be wooden beams, boom, turn that into wooden beams.
Yeah,
And then
what?
here I go again and choose hotspot and make that a concrete floor or whatever. But you'll only be able to choose the things that go in the orientation of the thing that you are currently setting up. Again, another very handy tool for rapid prototyping of levels. So if you're interested in learning more, this is a free and open source project. It is called Anvil Level Design. If you do like what he's doing, give him a star over here. It is GPL licensed, which is the same as Blender. I don't know if there's anything you need to be aware of there. If you
Okay. Let's just add the hotspot level design. Hotspot tutorial.
This video is a whirlwind tour of the most commonly used features in Anvil Level Design. Install the add-on by downloading the zip from GitHub and dragging it onto the add-on to the default
Okay,
material
we
runners.
did that.
Fly around by holding right-click and using WASD.
Sick.
Use the numpad keys to change the orthographic view. Create a box by pressing B and clicking once, twice, and a third time in the scene. Use the texture browser to find an appropriate material. I've created a collection for this. Click image as the material. Use Blender to clicking in faces.
Yep, we did all this.
This will transform tool. Drag the gizmos to change the rotation, scale, and position of the UV. By default in Blender, you can hide faces using H. In Anvil, pressing W does a context-aware weld. After a box build, weld will invert the box. I use the square brackets to change the grid scale, press L to select connected faces, and then raise this interior. Anvil adds a new select mode to the toolbar that ignores.
Whoa, lots of chat. Hold on. There, funky, yep. Okay. I'm gonna edit video. Yep, go do that.
Called faces. It's very useful when working with interiors. I texture the inside of this room using the texture browser and Alt left click.
Damn.
Alt H unhides faces. Perform a cube cut by pressing C. Cube cuts are intended to cut square holes through faces. After cutting through two faces with one cut, use W to weld a corridor
Bruh.
between both faces. To learn more about Anvil, read the documentation and watch the Dwarven Fortress entrance walkthrough video. Support me on Patreon.
Okay, that didn't help. Okay, let's just try to set it up. No tutorial. I think first I gotta make a, what's it called though? A texture atlas. So let's see if this helps me set it up. What? Open an image to define hotspots. Okay. But it's like, there's no, it's not letting me choose a set hot. Let's just go, let's do this. Parking hotspot, let's do that. Parking. Okay. You sprained your ankle. That's terrible. Open an image to define hotspot. Oh, I guess I do it here. Okay. Okay. Open. Again, I want to make a thing first. Hold on. Let me, and I can also share my GIMP screen. Hold on. Window capture. New source. GIMP. Nope, not that one. That one. Done. Okay. Let's make this one 1024. Get Q&A one day. Sure. Ask me questions right now. Oh. also say gay. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Distracting me. The hell you? Oh. Actually, I'll play the music low. So, y'all have something to listen to if I go nonverbal for a sec. Am I gonna add a shotgun? Maybe a shotgun attachment for the slingshot. Maybe. What am I doing? Textures, concrete, cheese concrete, bring that in here. Put that in the top corner. Where's the snapping? Why isn't it snapping? Snap the grid. Brother. What? There we go. Snap to canvas edges. That's what we really want. It's not really doing it though. There we go. That's not even... It's hanging over the edge. By like a pixel. I can tell. Nuke. Yep. Shock. Yep. I wonder though, because I would balance it in a way where each pellet does not as much, right? Like you want to land multiple to do a lot of damage. So I wonder how balanced it would be compared to like, because like hitting a shot of a monster that's right in front of you is easy, and that's gonna do like 50% damage. I think if you land like at least 80% of all the pellet shots of a shotgun, it should do more than just a slingshot, is how I would balance it, I think. But we'll see. If that ever gets added, we'll play test it. We'll see how it does. Because Boom Blast is pretty good too. But Boom Blast has a lot of charge up time if you want to get the most out of it. I don't think shotgun should maybe have less charge. And maybe the less charge, the less pellets it shoots, you know? Could be interesting. Next PvP entity? Man. I don't know. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. That's right on the mark. Right on the money right there. Okay, there's one texture. And then I think I like... hold on, I'm looking at photos. I think this, yeah. We'll just go with the OG textures. Oh shit. Boom Blast with shotgun. No. Can't do that. That would be too crazy. See, I wish... Isn't there a way in GIMP to like if I wanted to scale this down by exactly 50%, can't like type it in here. Yeah, there's no way I get it perfectly on the 50 there. Every pellet goes boom. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's a lot of cool ideas you could do with the pellets though. Like just look at any projectile, like fancy projectile special ability thing. Okay, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT a question. Forgive me, guys. Actually, don't. Y'all should be using ChatGPT for educational purposes. Yo, if they add a shotgun attachment, here's what it should do. It should make the pellets have spread smaller and weaker. Close up. Yeah, no, there should be something about like the longer you charge it up. Yeah, maybe the more narrow it gets, like the spread. yeah, like the charge up time will affect, because like you want to reward people for preparation. Like that's kind of how it is now. Like if you just shoot a shot without charging it up, you're going to do no damage. But if you think a monster's coming and you time it right, you'll get the most out of it, you know? And I want to reward players for that. How many am I going to add total? Right now, I feel like there's a solid lineup. But we'll see. The next few things on my to-do list are maps. So expect me to focus on a lot of maps. And then the few other things that I want to polish up are like add more sound effects and like feedback for certain things. Like when you destroy an entity, literally nothing happens. Like there's no sound effect, there's no nothing. Kind of hate that. What else? Oh, exposure. Like when you're exposed by an entity eye, there's no way to like tell if you are. Yeah, so there's stuff like that I want to fix before I add more characters. Because again, the last big update I did was adding new characters, so kind of got to switch it up. Focus on, yeah, maps is what I'm doing right now. We can't do actual shotgun aim because if they add attachments, slingshot monster cannot win. Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing with attachments too, and like why I don't add new holdable items to the game is because I've said this in devlogs too, and I'm getting off topic and I'm being distracted and I'm not focusing on the maps right now. Again, that's why I gotta lock in. But I've said this all before too. Okay, I'll try to say it quick. Your pockets, like if you ever drop something in the game, you can just bring it back to your pocket, you know? So like let's say you pick up a shotgun item, is that now linked to your pocket over the slingshot? Like I don't know, it just kind of breaks the whole flow. Like it's nice to know in this game that you can just like drop everything and just sprint out of there and like not worry about that, even if you have attachments on, like that's linked to your thing. Anyway. Okay, let me lock in. No more questions for a bit. I need to ask a question. In GIMP, how do I scale an image by exactly 50%? Like, how do I input numbers to get the exact scale I'm looking for? I feel like this is not going to give me the answer I wanted. Press Shift S and then the exact amount that I want. Okay, let's find out. Shift S. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Yes. I just couldn't be using the free transform tool. Boom. Beautiful. And then that should line up perfectly right there. Okay. You know what? Let's fill this in. Yeah, I know that setting. That's a good setting. I hate if I'm not intentionally wanting an AI answer, yeah, I don't want that. Doesn't matter. This answer, I did want an AI answer because I just wanted the average answer. Okay, and then let's put this white concrete here too. And then see, we learned a new hotkey. We scale this down to 512 by 512. So then it fits perfectly right here. Boom. And we could even add one more texture in there, which maybe might be like a curb texture. Yeah, like this. This is a perfect one. So if I had any like sidewalks, because I think that's something that was missing in what's it called? The last parking garages. There's no like sidewalks or curbs, which is kind of in every parking lot that you see. Alright, there we go. We got a texture atlas. Except this looks kind of weird. Huh. Actually might choose a different texture for that. Let's try this. Boom. Kind of want it to be more, a little darker too. No more questions. Feel free to answer. I can't help myself. That's the thing. You missed Night Heaven. See? Yeah, we play tested it a lot. No, I don't know. It's possible. Like, it's so easy to just have both. Yeah, we'll see what we do about that. For now, I'll just like, I guess I can just alternate it between updates. But yeah. Yeah, it's just a totally different experience, right? Like when you're in the complete dark versus complete day. Yeah. Let's get this. Thing is, when I make a texture slightly darker too, like this should be what it looks like when it's fully lit by like a flashlight. I think that's good. Okay, this is looking fine. Let's save this as environment, parking texture atlas. Whoops. What am I doing? Oh my god, type here. What? Alright. This is good. And then we can export it. Yeah. Export. Here, it'll hop off. Wait, let me check. I'll see if there's players online. I don't want you to join and no one's on there. Unless you're going to play some PvE. There's 2 people playing quick tag and somebody alone in a PvE. Or no, I can't tell yet. It just says none. But yeah, there's 2 people playing quick tag. But that's it. So you better catch them quick before they hop off. Oh, they just ended their quick tag match. Okay, we got that. Back here. Open. Boom. Alright. I have to like that. Okay. Number 1. How do I know which is number 1? Ay. Okay, that's the floor. that's any Scheiße. Wait, up what? Okay, floor. Fuck. Maybe this isn't that good. Maybe this isn't the tool I am looking for. Those are just the 3 options? You only get 3 options? Maybe this isn't crazy. And I should have got rid of... Can I like cancel out one? Ah, shoot. I spent all this time. Okay. Now what do I do with it again? I think I go level design and then I click this. It's in material preview. Alright, and then I saved. Shite, where is it? Okay. The fuck did that? Yeah, that didn't work. Huh. Huh. Kinda hoping the guy that commented to say use this tool could help me out a little here. Maybe I go back to the tutorial. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go back to the tutorial.
With YouTube Premium, watch.
Shut up. Nope, now no one's on. Okay.
To witness a sacrifice. Starting, you can see the variable are to apply to objects. So now what you're going to see how the hotspotting is set up. Now, what is a hotspot?
Choose hotspot. Oh, here. I love learning new things. See, he has this button not grayed out. But I'm sure that's because I have to like set.
Like I said, it's a texture atlas. So here you can see the various different hotspots are being set up here. What is a hotspot? So on and so forth, based off of how the hotspotting is set up. Now, what is under the edit mode? Rapidly applied to objects. So is being hotspot done right there.
Damn, he's in like a sample scene. Like. Oh. Maybe it is working. Let's, hold on. Let's change these to the ceiling just so we can see. Oh, I think it's kind of working. Just not, like it's kind of strange. Like it's, all of these should be, again, my normal workflow wouldn't have these problems right now. And also like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's always worth learning something new, but I'm just like, are these not, do I have to, what's it called? Like, why is this one?
So I can just go ahead and randomize, and we're going to get different values. So metal plates versus concrete floors, so on and so forth, based off of how the hot spotting is set up. Now, what is a hot spot? Like I said, it's a texture atlas. So here you can see the various subdivided in any direction or any direction. This one can only be pointing upward, only be ceiling, floor, and so on. So you can change any one of these. So we could change the guy right there. So let's get that back.
If you add fields, what do you mean by that?
Going here, so hotspot. So I could go ahead here and randomize. Now it could literally be anything.
Yeah, I didn't want. Oh my god. Randomize. Okay. Wait, why is. Oh. Hold on. Figuring this out. Wait. Bro, why doesn't it say what's number one? Like, what's one? I'm assuming this is one. And I want that to be... Yeah. Well, damn, I'm doing that. That's why I have this grass layer here. It's coming back. So you better be working on Dreamscape right now. Alright. I'm just confused right now. What do you mean facing upwards? Oh my god. Maybe that should be up and this should be floor. Because maybe up means like all the walls. Okay. That almost did it. Again, I already have my own workflows for this stuff, so I'm confused. It's okay, not time wasted. I'm learning. Ultimately, I don't know because, like, is there more settings for the hot spotting here? Because I'm already noticing. Yeah, there's no more settings than this. And then when I go here, if I hit that, does it do anything? No. Like, I'd have to go through each face and do this? Nope. Because let me show you, I'll show you how I do it normally. If I wanted all the walls, right? Or like, what's it called? Yeah, this is the atlas. What I would do is separate all the textures first, even though I'm not even on this step yet. Like I would take this, for example, select, similar, normal, so then that's everything facing up based on this, right? Then I would add a new texture. What the holy moly? I don't remember adding all these, whatever, new. Just call it floor. And we'll just set this color just so we can see it well as green. Or no, I need to show you guys the texturing. Image texture open. Textures, concrete, geez, concrete. This one actually. And if we go here, so you can see it's all like weirdly stretched, or wait, assign. There. So the texture's all weirdly stretched in places, blah, 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 right? Normal Blender problems. What I would do is go unwrap cube projection. So right now it's all, like it's as if the image is like this. So when we go here, you can see, boom, it's like this, right? It's as if we took a picture of this thing like this and did it, right? And because it's a seamless texture now, we can just scale this like this and it doesn't matter. And this is what I'd normally do, right? So then now we got the seamless texture and it looks somewhat scaled, right? And then I would just kind of do process of elimination sort of thing, like all the walls are the same. So I would add a new texture, call it, no, this one would be walls. I would add a new one called ceiling, and then I would select all the ceiling ones, same way I did the floor, and that way everything else is left to the walls, because it's hard to do that select by wall, because they're all facing different directions. But if I learned how to do a seamless texture thing with texture atlases, that's peak, because then I'm compressing the material into one, which is better for draw calls. Resolution doesn't really matter because I would scale these resolutions down to 512 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like this just fits 4 textures into one, and then it's just one material, which would be nice to learn, but I don't see anything here to like fix this, which is kind of strange. Like, maybe I hit this. Hold on. Oh wait, all. I kind of changed it, but again, like, what's going on here? What is this? How is that useful? How is that supposed to help me here? And there's just no, like, these buttons aren't doing squat. See what this does? Nothing. See what this does? Nothing. See what this does? Nothing. Nothing. Choose hotspot. Like, what? It's not helping. Like, I want it to be that, but I can't do anything about it. What if I did that? Nothing. What if I did this? Nothing. Like, how would, when is a texture like this useful? Obviously, I think I'm doing it wrong, and I'm crashing out a little, but there's gotta be a way. There's no way. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Damn, that was quick. Quick little video edit. Bro, like, in the video, it's like so nicely textured. I don't understand. Combined. Randomize. Pro. You can also see it bleeding a little bit too. Like, that must be the white part underneath the... Whoa! That's what it looks like? No wonder it's a mess. What the fuck? Okay. I've been learning for an hour now. do I give up and just do it the way I've always done it? Maybe. Cause what the fuck? Yeah, okay. Level design's pretty cool. It's got some useful things. But ultimately, not speeding me up. Anyway, kind of cool to see this with a bit of texture to it. Let's just move on. Let's get back into it. Alright. Enough talking from me. I'm about to lock the freak in here. Stretching. Okay. Alright. I'm going to mute the mic, turn up the music, and we're going to get back into this. The plan is we're going to fix all the holes that were missing from yesterday, and then I work on the grass, like connecting this grass layer, making sure these are filled out, and then we'll see. Okay. I'll see you guys on the other side. This is kind of where I got stumped yesterday. I didn't know how to align this without... I still don't know how. Maybe we'll just let it be a little lopsided. We'll just forgive me for this. Just forgive me. It's so close to being lined up. I doubt anyone will notice. We'll see. It's like a centimeter off or a fraction. You'll see. Give me a second. I'll fill this in. Okay, see, this is where I like to get things perfect calculate that? Get out of here. Maybe it's just 3 points. Go boom, boom, boom. Boom. Perfect. Okay. And then now I select all these points. And then we gotta align it to the Z-axis according to that. And then let's see if those lines went away. Yeah. See how it's perfectly flat now. That's what we're looking for. Then we got this nice little pool. Is that weird? I think I messed that up actually. What I wanted to do instead. Like this should be aligned with this point. And that goes like that, and then this goes like that. Now into vids into Discord. Let me check that out. Don't mind the last part. Okay, live reacts right now. Ooh, another explaining video. Ooh.
Okay, guys, we're gonna be going over.
Hi.
The-
Please
This
don't
is
beat me.
Major.
Of course,
Hi.
Major.
We're gonna be going over the Antonio perk power numbers. So boost, the speed boost given a tool. So basically, it charges faster when you're with a group of people. Range, the distance to determine nearby humans. It's basically just how like far away humans can be before it determines that you're near them.
Exactly.
The human limit is how many humans it limits it to. Bonus boost is the additional boost for each nearby human. So let's say there's more humans, then it's a bigger boost.
Yep.
Alright, so let's actually
Whoa,
use this
crazy
now.
transition.
See, look. Since he's right there, when I charge this, it goes up a little faster.
Yes.
See, look at that.
Well, now you have the extra
When am I gonna get my rations?
Nice. I love the ending. Okay. That was very nice. The thing I was gonna say though is, like for stuff like that too, it'd be nice with the perk interface. It'll like show you how many people are nearby, I think is what I did it. And then what, like one of the rings, it shows you how many people are nearby, and then the other ring shows you the percent boost that you get. So now you have a visual indicator. So maybe you have to update that video. Again, that's what kind of sucks about making content when the game's still in development, is because things are likely to change, right? Which is why I'm so hesitant to make videos sometimes. But I feel like the game's coming to a good spot. Like any major changes aren't likely to occur anymore. Like it might just be new stuff, not like system changes. Anyway, lock him back in. Lock him back in. Alright, I think I'm good to move on. Alright, let me know if you see any holes in the ceilings or the walls or anything. let's try what we learned real quick. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty clean. I am so confused why this is like double faced right now. Like it's showing on the back and the front when it should only just be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. this is, yeah, it's parking. Confused. Like, maybe it's a new Blender thing, like you can select things as double faced. Okay, but yeah, backface culling was just not turned on for that. I didn't know that was like, I guess that means that depending on the texture, you have control over that. You have control over everything in this freaking app. Okay, mystery solved. I'm just thinking maybe there should be like one of the glass openings on this one section here. If it should be on like, yeah, which side it should be on. I'm just visualizing right now. Yeah, I said I didn't really like this part yesterday. Like, I thought it'd be... Is there room behind it, maybe, to add? No. Like, I think there should be a drop thing somewhat in the middle. That's kind of in the middle. It's like this section I don't love. So maybe I just remove it. Hold on. Just thinking, just visualizing again. I think I got an idea. huge news, guys. Huge news. Mobile phone clinic just responded, and they could repair my phone today if I bring it in. So, a bit more work, and then I'm gonna quickly go to the mall, drop off my phone, and then I'll be back, do some more work. Yeah, that's exciting. Okay, yeah, let's lock back in. See, that was kind of the vision here, is the just a random doorway in the middle, kind of like that, and then this is a whole drop down kind of section. I should have a door here maybe as well, just so you can climb up this wall, get to the second floor from here. Maybe you want to hide out in this little nook, or maybe climb all the way up to the grass section. You see? It's coming together. Can't you see it? I like how there's a few... Like, I still want this to be pretty open, and I think I'm gonna put like a outdoor parking lot, maybe like in this big area here. Right? And then all these little places you can either go down these ramps or drop down these holes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Doorway here, doorway here. Thing is, if the doorway's here, it's easier to climb up into. If it's over... Actually, if it's right here, it's probably equally easy. I just kind of like this hiding spot, and I don't want too many lines of sight aiming into it. So if I put the door like right here, I think that's good. It's just, or it's here. Oh, that's a really good idea. I like that idea. I like when games have a, I'll turn this down. I like when games have like an actual thing to bring you back. And honestly, that's not that hard to do. either, because like it is a separate system if you fall out. I could just add a little animation with the monkey skull there. That would make a lot of sense. I really like that. Thanks for that suggestion. Honestly, wait, if yeah, you're in the Discord, add that to suggestions so I don't forget. They kind of changed. Where's Bridge? Oh, here. Gotta start trying to use the tools I've been learning. Like, I low-key like the way this cuts. Like, when I press C and then it has like this grid. It's kind of perfect, because I need to cut it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is the grid weird? I'm trying to cut it here. Why is it cutting way over there? Oh. Back is culling like this. Yeah, 3. Wait, why isn't it 3? 3. Is that what I want to do? With the doorway here. So yeah, I think that's right. Sweet, thank you. Cool, I can make this all connected here with this little ramp. 'Cause I want to make this... That ramp was too steep when I looked at it. Let's see... Gonna interfere, it might overlap there. Okay. Yeah, I gotta say this new method for cutting holes in the wall, thanks to this plugin, is a lot better. And I like the way it like re-topologizes it too. Like that's exactly how I would do it. So nice. So much faster. Actually, I'm thinking to add some like skylights here, TBH. It'd be cool to have just like a giant windows, 2 big windows here. Okay, last little ramp here, and then I'm gonna go for a lunch break, get my phone fixed, and then I'll lock back in. So, a few more minutes, and I'll see y'all later. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty much the layout done. Like all the ceilings, floors, walls, all in place. I just gotta do like the cutouts in the grass so that you can properly move between the levels, and then yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then after this, I'm gonna do, yeah, the grass cutouts, then fill in some pillars, then texture it, put some lights in, and then we can start playtesting this, I think. So this is looking pretty close. Hopefully I can lock in and get most of that done tonight. But yeah, let me go lunch break, get my phone fixed, and then yeah. So yeah, little 2-hour lock-in session. Learned a bit at the beginning. I mean, the only thing I really liked from that was the cutout stuff. Learning how to make an atlas though would be really nice, except I don't know how to do it properly without all the texture stretching stuff. Yeah, not too sure what to do there. Cause or else it looks like it's just like a manual setup, which I have my workflow to do, so it's fine. But yeah. Later, y'all. Later, TD. Later, whoever's still on. I'll see y'all later.